All right, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers labing worldwide in truth and sincerity. And salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Not sure what I'm entitled this lesson, but it goes along with being a watchman, okay? When you see the things that are set to come to pass, you're supposed to warn the people, all right? And that's what these other camps are not doing, man. You're not warning them of the things that are set to come to pass. In fact, you telling them it's not going to come to pass, man. What is that? They are dumb dogs. Let's get that. Sleeping, lying down. Real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. And that word ignorant means not to know. Means not to know. Right? They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. See? And what's a dog supposed to do? A dog is a natural warning, a natural alarm system, man. Someone is approaching your yard, your dog's supposed to, sound that alarm. But you got camps telling you that Jacob's trouble is gay, or there's not going to be any Jacob's trouble, or that the MOTB is anything other than the CHIP. All right? You're not warning the people of the things that are set to come on the planet Earth. Right? Back in Ezekiel chapter 33. In verse 1. Because, see, this is the watchman's duty, to warn. Ezekiel 33 and 1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, see, it's Yahawashi shall bringing the sword. And that should let you know that the Lord is not dealing with these people. Why? Because they're not giving that correct sound. All right, they're actually blowing a trumpet of mirth. Right? In the ancient times, you had the watchmen, and they would blow the trumpet in a certain way that you knew what was going to happen. All right, you knew when the new moon was coming in, or when the feast day was announced. Right, and you also knew when danger was approaching from the sound of the trumpet, man. But see, these people, these other camps, they're not giving you that certain sound. Matter of fact, real quick, before we continue, what is that? 1 Corinthians chapter 14, right? If it'll come up. Man, Esau tripping. Man, what's going on with this? That boy on one. Hold on. Alright. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 7. It says, and even things without life giving sound, whether piped or harp, except they give a distinction in the sounds, how shall it be known what is piped or harp? And they're not giving a distinction in the sound. All right? They're not giving you that warning, all right, for you to prepare yourself. It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? See that? And that's what these camps are doing, man. Again, tell you that there's no Jacob's trouble. Or again, the most important thing, man, that they're not warning you of that CHIP. Okay? All the way from Wi-Fi, all right, to ISUBK, to one body, All right, to IUIC, these camps are not giving you the warning, man. All right, that the warning that you're gonna need to have in this time to prepare yourself. Because when all hell break loose, you're not gonna be able to prepare yourself for those times, man. Because it's gonna be too late. Ezekiel 33:2, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. See that? So we're giving you that warning, man. All right? We're telling you exactly what it is. And a lot of people are not going to take warning, man. And guess what? Your blood is going to be upon your own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. See that? And who's going to take warning? It's going to be the elect, man. The remnant. Matter of fact, what is that? Joel 2. Joel chapter 2 and verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. See, that gives you an understanding of what kind of alarm, what kind of trumpet is being blown, man. You should be trembling. You should be in fear when you hear this eerie sound. It says, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Right. It is nigh at hand, man. All right. And for those who not taking this thing seriously, all right, heeding the warning, guess what? You're going to be taken, man. You're going to be taken by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You see? It says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. See? Hearkening to the report. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, see, that's these other camps, man, these dumb dogs. They're not blowing that trumpet, that certain sound, right? The correct sound, okay? It says, and blow not the trumpet, and the people not be warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. See, you're going to be held accountable, man. All right, what is that? I think Ezekiel 14. Let's get that. You're going to be held accountable for those things, man. Because you're not going to be able to say you had any excuse, because the Lord done put the 100% truth in the earth. You see? Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse 9. If the prophet be deceived, when he have spoken a thing, I the Lord have deceived that prophet, and will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. See that? And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity, and the punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. See that? So you set this watchman over you, all right, and they're giving you that uncertain sound, and you heed that uncertain sound when the 100% truth is out here, guess what? You're going to receive the same punishment of that prophet, man. You see that? Back in Ezekiel chapter 33. And let's read verse 6 again. It says, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people not be warned, if the sword come and take any person among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. See? So you're going to be taken away, and your blood, all right, is going to be required at the watchman's hand. Why? Because they didn't give you the proper warning, man. They didn't prepare you to the battle. It's staying in the book of Ezekiel. What is that? Chapter 7. And verse 14. It says, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go up to the battle. See that? For my wrath, again, giving you the understanding of this trumpet sound, man. All right, it's announcing the wrath of Yahawashi. It says, but none go. What's going on? It says, but none go up to the battle, for my wrath is upon the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. See that? Then you know that this trumpet that's being blown is a trumpet of evil, a trumpet of pestilence, a trumpet of perilous times, man. So you can prepare yourself, right? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, right? And we'll start at verse 39. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. See? It's not going to be any relief, man. All those Passover parties and fashion shows and shit, all that shit is going to cease, man. But see, you haven't been warning your congregation of the things set to come to pass, man. You've been giving them a song and dance. See? O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Right? There's nothing but bad times coming, man. So we're really going to be on the move when Jacob's trouble is in full swing, man. You're not going to be at your house. Okay? Those things are not going to benefit you, man, because you're going to be taken. Why? Because you ain't heed to the sound of that trumpet being blown, man. Okay? That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you another lesson. Till the next time, say Shalom, DTA, and a Bible ball. Soon.